season, so big game for the hosts as well. So we're now just kicked off, so we are now underway. So you're listening to Matthew Rhodes here for Flash Score. Thank you so much for listening along to our live commentary. So Southampton in their home strip, in their red and white stripes, and Liverpool sort of like in their black/grey away kit. So Liverpool kicking from right to left as I see it, Southampton left to right here. So just very quickly then, those starting lineups again. So for Southampton, McCarthy, Walker-Peters, Harwood-Bellis, the captain Stevens, Fraser, Dibbling, Downs, Lallana, Fernandes, Onuachu and Armstrong. And for Liverpool, Kelleher, Bradley, Konate, captain Van Dijk, Robertson, Jones, Gravenberch, Salah, Szoboszlai, Gakpo and Nunes. Liverpool already on the break then within the first minute, but that's well cut out in the end from the centre of Southampton's defence. Now goes to Konate, to Van Dijk inside the centre circle. Very wet pitch today, pretty grim conditions with Storm Bert that is still currently raging across the UK at the moment, but the pitch has held up pretty well though, considering the horrible weather conditions we've had recently across the nation. So Southampton will now play the ball out from the back then. And already just running themselves into a little bit of trouble here, all the way back to the goalkeeper here, McCarthy. Plays the ball forward to Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters has to boot the ball out of play for a Liverpool throw-in. Liverpool pressing very quickly there and causing the Southampton defence a lot of early problems. So it's going to be a throw-in for Liverpool in a good area here. Just going backwards to begin with though, and now I was about to say Southampton had gained possession of the loose ball, but it's actually been awarded as a free kick to the visitors. Jones now to the left flank here with Gakpo. Plays the ball square to the centre with Gravenberch. Now passes left. Finds Robertson in space. Now Jones again. Gravenberch right in the middle of play here, inside Southampton's own half. Quick 1-2 with Konate. Now Southampton win the loose ball. Long ball played from the hosts, and it should be dealt with comfortably by Konate, and indeed it is. Pass back to Kelleher for his first touch of the ball. He's still deputising for the injured Alisson, the second choice goalkeeper for Liverpool and the first choice keeper for the Republic of Ireland. Now Liverpool, well, I thought was about to have won a free kick there, but the referee has actually correctly played advantage with Liverpool still in firm possession here. Van Dijk in the centre circle plays it forward. Now with Jones, quick 1-2 with Gravenberch. Back to Van Dijk, the skipper. Gravenberch, Van Dijk. Now to the left of centre here with Robertson. Now to the left flank, finds Gakpo in good amount of space here. Robertson, cross from the left wing here, and it's headed away by Southampton's defence initially. Salah almost claiming the loose ball, but now it's played out by Southampton and the player goes down, and it's the first free kick of the afternoon for the hosts as Lallana, the former Liverpool player of course and former England international, is fouled. So about 3.5 minutes played already, and Liverpool, as you can imagine, with the bulk of the possession so far, at the moment still no chances yet for either side. Now Southampton in possession in the middle of the park here, right inside the centre circle. And again, Liverpool's attack pressing very quickly here, and it's making life very difficult for Southampton's defence. But now the hosts going to counter here. Armstrong on the left flank, passes back. Now to the number 10 here with Lallana. Passes back to Southampton's left wing. Now back to the centre of defence with Stevens. He's got Harwood-Bellis in support. Of course, fresh from scoring on his England debut recently against the Republic of Ireland. Now Southampton with a little bit of space here, just with the 18. Fernandes, he goes for goal and it's on target, but it's easily claimed by Kelleher. But that's our first opportunity of the game so far, and it's gone to the hosts. It's gone to Southampton. Fernandes, I'd say he had every right to go for the shot there. It was a little bit ambitious, but may as well test the goalkeeper early on. It actually took a tiny deflection, I think, off Konate, and that potentially could have made life very awkward there for Queeve and Kelleher, but comfortably claimed in the end by the Irish goalkeepers. That's our first chance of the game and our first shot on target. It's gone to Southampton. Fernandes just losing the ball there to Gakpo. Now Liverpool can very quickly go on the counter here. Szoboszlai running away from the centre circle in the middle of the park. He's passed it to Salah. And it's on target, but it's palmed away by McCarthy, and it's going to be the first corner of the game here for Liverpool on this right flank. Instantly, Liverpool turning defence into attack. Great run down the middle from Szoboszlai, the Hungarian international. Nice pass to his right. Found Salah in space, and a shot from 15 yards away at a bit of an angle. On target, but decent save in the end from Alex McCarthy, who palms the ball away and concedes the corner. So just awaiting the first corner of this game then. It's going to come from the right flank. It's going to be taken by Andrew Robertson, the Scottish international. Both veteran Liverpool player now. Looks if it's going to be an in-swinger, and indeed it is, but it's easily claimed by Alex McCarthy. Not the best of set pieces there from Andrew Robertson, as we now move into the 7th minute of the game. So, nice quick start to this game, good quick tempo. So far, the only chance of the game so far coming to... Liverpool with one chance so far, and then Liverpool just a minute and a half ago with their first opportunity. Salah forcing McCarthy into action. Now Southampton on the break here, just passing the ball to the left-hand side. Armstrong collects the ball, just tries to go past Konate, gets past Konate, is pushed down, and the referee says no penalty. That's an interesting one. I wouldn't mind seeing a replay of that. I think he's actually awarded a corner kick here to Southampton, but let's have a look at the first replay here. Armstrong nutmegs Konate. It's a little push there from Konate on the back of Armstrong, and Armstrong goes down. Very interesting here as to what the final decision will be, because I'm sure VAR will be having a look into this just to make sure that the referee's decision is definitely correct. But ultimately, it is a corner kick in the end for Southampton. But, you know, they had every right to appeal for that. I think in some cases that would have been given as a penalty. It was a push. Clear contact with the back. The corner comes in now. It's an in-swinger. Not the best of deliveries, though. Falls pretty deep, but in the end it's collected by the number 10, Adam Lallana. Cross comes in. It's a glancing header from Armstrong, but it's very easily claimed by Caoimhin Kelleher. Now Liverpool going long, big kick, big distribution there from Kelleher. Tries to find Salah on his own up front, but it's defended well by the hosts. Lallana here has had a good start to the game. Just passes back to Harwood Bellis. And Southampton just trying to get a bit more of a footing in this game, just trying to get as much possession as possible, but they're finding it very hard at the moment with Liverpool pressing so quickly, constantly putting their players under pressure. Liverpool now back in possession. Van Dijk just approaching the centre circle now. Passes square to Konate. Konate passes to his left, finds Robertson in space. Now Gakpo on this left flank. What can Gakpo do here, the Dutch international? Puts the ball into Robertson, and Liverpool have an opportunity here with Salah, but he blazes the ball over the bar there. He was at a bit of a tight angle, but still with the form that Mo Salah is in, and by his own very high standards, I'm sure he will be pretty disappointed with the effort there. He did have a defender right in front of him as well, but still, ultimately the shot going a long way over the crossbar there. But again, it's been a bright start to this game from both sides. Liverpool now with two opportunities that they've had, one on target, one off from both from Mo Salah, and Southampton with a shot on target after only about 4 minutes in from Matheus Fernandes. An offside call there going against Liverpool, so Southampton's defence will try and play the ball out from the back here. They've now got the ball onto their right hand side. Throw-in's going to be taken by Southampton on this right wing, still inside their own half. Going to be taken by Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters just forced to go back. He'll play the ball to Harwood Bellis. Now will be moved up forward by Flynn Downs. Good surging run from Downs here. He's got about 30 yards, now about 35 yards from the centre of defence. Now over the halfway line into Liverpool's own half, but then real crossed wires, and his attempted pass just rolls out harmlessly for a throw-in for Liverpool. So possession very cheaply given away there by the hosts. So Liverpool back in possession. Konate passes the ball square to Van Dijk in the centre of Liverpool's defence. Now Jones. Konate passes the ball out to the right flank here. Nunes. Now Salah just on the edge of the penalty area. Passes the ball, almost finds Szoboszlai, but Southampton's defence do well to pick up the loose ball. Now they'll play the ball out quickly here. It's well held up by Onuachu. Can they keep the ball? Yes, they can. It's good from Southampton. They've started pretty well here, despite the heavy pressure from the Premier League leaders, and Southampton just being frustrated there, just playing the ball a bit too quick on the counter, and the attempted pass from Onuachu doesn't quite find its target of Kyle Walker-Peters, and Liverpool will regain possession once again from a cheap throw-in given away. Konate. Of course, just a reminder, if Liverpool were to win this afternoon, they will go 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League after only 12 games played. A remarkable start this season from Liverpool. In all competitions, of course, they've also had a fabulous start to this season's Champions League campaign as well. They're also still involved in the Carabao Cup as well, so really could not have got any better for Arne Slot's start as Liverpool's manager since moving from Feyenoord in the Eredivisie in the Netherlands. Southampton just picking the ball up here, just in the centre of midfield. Well fought there from Matheus Fernandes, who's had Southampton's only opportunity of the game so far. 12 minutes in then. Now that's well held up by the 33. Tyler Dibling passes to his left-hand side. That's well cleared away from Conor Bradley, the Northern Irish fullback. Possession won back from Southampton again. Very quick pressing from Liverpool. It's making life difficult for Southampton, but the hosts have won a blatant free kick there as Lallana is fouled by Bradley. That will be our first booking of the game. So Conor Bradley, the Northern Irishman, number 84 for Liverpool, is shown the first booking of the game for a pretty cynical trip there on the Southampton player, and the referee setting his stall out early. So the first booking of the game given to Conor Bradley. So Southampton with a free kick right in the middle of play then. Fast start from both teams. Liverpool have certainly had more of the possession and have had better chances. And still goalless at the moment in our first Premier League game of the day. There's just one other, quite rare these days for a Sunday when it's not an international break. Only 2 Premier League games on this day on Sunday. So at 4:30 PM UK time, the start of a new era then for Manchester United, with Ruben Amorim taking charge of his first game of the Red Devils. So it's Ipswich Town versus Manchester United at Portman Road. Flashscore will of course be covering that in terms of match commentary as well. So at Portman Road later this afternoon, 4:30 PM UK time, Ipswich Town versus Manchester United. So don't miss that as well. A historic game for Man U. First game under a new era and a new manager. Also in the Women's Super League, by the way, that's already just one game there. That's already come to a conclusion, and Chelsea women continue their fantastic start this season. They've won every single game so far this season in all competitions, and they've continued that amazing start today. They beat Manchester United women 1-0 at home earlier on today. Back here at the St Mary's Stadium, Liverpool in good possession here, and they'll now counter quickly here through Bradley. Nice pass from Szoboszlai. Now Bradley will play the ball across the face of goal. It's well kept out by the goalkeeper, who leaps to his right to palm the ball away to prevent the chance of any Liverpool player from tucking that pass in. Bradley, it was a good pass there. Nice one too with Salah. And then Bradley plays the ball across the face of goal, but it's good goalkeeping from Alex McCarthy. Immediately dives to his right and prevents the ball from reaching any Liverpool player from poking the ball in from around about 8 yards out. But Liverpool back in possession once more. They're repeatedly asking questions of this Southampton defence. Jones in the middle of play, about 40 yards from the goal line. Passes left to Gravenberch. Robertson leaves it to Gakpo. Now it's to Robertson, about 25 yards out, left of centre. Now to Gravenberch, the Dutch international. Passes right to Ibrahima Konate. Now to the right-hand side with Bradley. Back to Konate. Very good spell of possession here for the visitors. Van Dijk. Robertson. Now to the left flank again for Gakpo. What can Gakpo do here? Right-footed cross. A little bit deep. The Salah picks it up. Quick pass to Bradley. About 5 yards from the edge of the penalty area here on this right flank. Back to Salah. Can Salah get a cross in here? No, he can't. Really well defended there by Southampton. Good work as well by Onuachu, and it's clearly fouled surely there by Konate. Konate can't believe it, but pretty sure that is the correct decision by the referee, and it's another booking. So Liverpool now 2 yellow cards within the opening 16 minutes of the game. So Conor Bradley with the first. I mean, yeah, when you look at the first replays, it's a clear foul, and it is a clear yellow card. Konate just shoves the Southampton player over. Paul Onuachu going down onto the deck. Clear foul and a clear yellow card as well. It prevented a potential dangerous counter-attack there from the hosts. So Liverpool just got to be careful here. That's 2 bookings already. The pressure, because it's on 2 of their defenders as well, in Bradley and Konate on the right-hand side of Liverpool's defence. So perhaps an opportunity here for Russell Martin to exploit that. And an opportunity for maybe the left side of Southampton's attack to try and exploit the sort of dangers that right-hand side of Liverpool's defence now want, because both Bradley and Konate have got to be careful now, both on bookings. 18 minutes into the game then, still goalless here at St Mary's Stadium between Southampton and Liverpool. You're listening to Matthew Rhodes here for Flash Score. Hope you're having a great day, whatever you're up to, and wherever in the world you're listening to as well. Liverpool back in possession here with their defence. Bradley just on the right-hand side of Liverpool's defence, inside their own area. Konate just taking his time here. Passes forward to Gravenberch, now back to Van Dijk. Liverpool skipper passes right to Nunez, who's sitting very, very deep there behind the halfway line in a right wing role there for the visitors. Now a long ball played, tries to find Andrew Robertson, who's the furthest player up. It's easily claimed by Alex McCarthy. I think Russell Martin so far can be pretty satisfied with how his team have performed. Liverpool have had the majority of possession, as you would expect, but Southampton have done pretty well so far. They've competed well. They've made life quite difficult so far for the visitors. Van Dijk just carrying the ball over the halfway line. Robertson in the left of centre position now passes to Gakpo on this left flank, just a few yards away from the edge of the penalty area on that left hand side. Jones, the England international, now passes back to Gakpo, Dutch international, on this left hand side, puts inside to his right, gets the ball in here, and it's well defended by Southampton. So it's a great cross, and it looks as if it was about to be tucked away from close range by the visitors, but that was really well defended there by the centre of the hosts' defence. Great defending there, but the danger still far from over. Bradley to Bosley, back to Bradley. Now Konate, Van Dijk in the centre of play, about 40 yards away from the goal line. Robertson back to Gakpo. Tries to go for a quick 1-2 there with Jones. Now Nunez has the ball here, 20 yards out. Spreads the ball to the right hand side, tries to find Bosley, but too much weight on the ball there. And possession given away cheaply, so it'll be a throw into Southampton on the left hand side here, inside their own area. Just a reminder, there's also a championship game later this afternoon, 3 PM UK time. Just the one championship game today. That's Swansea City versus Leeds United. 20 minutes then into this game. Still looking for our first goal here. Southampton 0, Liverpool 0. So far, Liverpool have had 54% of the ball to Southampton's 46 inside the opening 20 minutes. Ball played down the left of centre here is collected well by Gakpo. He's got the ball just a couple of yards away from the edge of the penalty area on the left-hand side. Nice 1-2 with Robertson. Gakpo puts inside to his right. It's a good ball into the centre here. Mo Salah, and is tipped away by McCarthy. Another good opportunity there for the Egyptian international. That's a good save there from Alex McCarthy, but another warning sign from the visitors. Great delivery from Gakpo. Cut inside onto his right foot. Great ball. Found Mo Salah. In the end, I think it's saved by his chest in the end there by McCarthy, but a good save. That's now 2 shots that Mo Salah has had on target. 3 shots overall. But Liverpool still haven't broken the deadlock yet here. Still goalless, but Liverpool continuing to ask questions of this Southampton defence. Bradley passes the ball back here. Well, now all the way back to Konate. Now Van Dijk inside the centre circle. Passes 5 yards up for Gravenberch to collect. Now Jones on this right flank here. Quick 1-2 with Bradley. Gravenberch. Now Konate, who's on a booking at the moment. Van Dijk. Back to Konate, right in the middle of the centre circle. Liverpool just keeping the ball well here, just in the centre of play. Jones, Van Dijk. Now they're spreading the ball to the left here. Robertson plays the ball square into his right to Gravenberch. He now exits the centre circle, passes square to Konate. Now to Bradley on this right flank. What can the Northern Irish international do here? Passes short to Konate again. Van Dijk. Now Jones. Jones has got space to run into here. He gains about 15 yards. Quick pass out to Robertson. That's not the most accurate of passes there from the Scottish international. And Southampton's defence will claim the ball. But again, Liverpool's attack line very, very quick and pressing so hard, making life difficult for Southampton's defence. And in particular, Alex McCarthy, the goalkeeper, and he's forced to just clear the ball anywhere he can. Gravenberch. Now Robertson on the left of centre. Gakpo, he's had a good start to the game. This time doesn't cut inside, he goes further down to his left-hand side. Now he retreats from the byline. Attempted delivery from the left of centre from Robertson, but it's a poor delivery. Oh, and that's a late challenge there from the Southampton player. And that's surely going to be a booking. That is a late challenge. Nasty one as well. Trying to see exactly which Liverpool player it is that's gone down. I think it's Ryan Gravenberch. Let's have a look here at the replay. It's Adam Lallana absolutely clatters into Ryan Gravenberch there. That'll be a painful one, right on the ankle, just over the top of the ankle. And that is a yellow card for the former England international and former Liverpool player, of course, Adam Lallana. So that's now 2 bookings for Liverpool and 1 booking so far for Southampton. We're now into the 24th minute of the game. So it's a free kick for Liverpool on the left of centre, inside Southampton's own half here. Not close enough to directly go for goal, but I'm sure this will be whipped into the penalty area here. So lots of pressure here for Southampton's defence to deal with. Windy conditions as well. Robertson takes it left-footed, but it's well defended by Southampton. They're trying to play the ball out from the back. It is a shot on target, but it's a save from Alex McCarthy to deny the Hungarian international Dominik Szoboszlai. Just having a look at the first replay here. Southampton headed the ball out well there, but then they were looking to play the ball out from the back out of their own penalty area through Fernandes. Got caught in possession, and then Szoboszlai did well to strike the ball very early. And that was a decent save there from McCarthy, and it still keeps the score at 0-0. So just coming into the 25th minute now. Good, bright start to the game from both sides. It's good tempo. Still waiting for this deadlock to be broken here. Now Southampton with Armstrong on the left flank, inside Liverpool's own half. Passes to Lallana, who's now on the booking. He's got to be careful. It's a good play as well from Fraser, just on the left-hand side. Tries to get the ball in. Comes off Konate, then it comes off... I think it did come off Konate last, so... Oh no, it didn't. My apologies there. It did come off Armstrong last, so it would be a goal kick to Liverpool. Taking it quick and short from Kelleher. So Konate on the ball now. Van Dijk. He's got Robertson in support. So far, Southampton have had 1 attempt. Liverpool have had 5 in terms of shots on target. Southampton with 1, Liverpool with 3. But of course, the main stats, of course, is the goal scoreline itself. Still 0-0 between Southampton and Liverpool. Konate playing the ball out from the back. That will be picked up by Lallana in the left of centre for Southampton. But it's caught out there by Liverpool, and it's well played from Jones. Passes the ball out to the left of centre. It's picked up by Robertson. Robertson has support here with Gakpo. Gakpo will go right-footed here, and it's on target, and it's tipped around the post here by McCarthy. It was a good effort there from Gakpo. It swirled about in the wind, actually, because it is very, very windy as well as rainy here in Southampton. Vicious strike. It was heading in. It's on target. Good strike from the Dutch international, but it's kept out well by Alex McCarthy. And so it's another corner kick then for the visitors. And Liverpool continue to ask questions of this Southampton defence and the goalkeeper. So Bosley will take the corner from the left-hand side here. Bit of pinball around inside the 6-yard area. Liverpool have still kept on hold of the ball. So Bosley passes the ball back into the 6-yard area, but it's headed away by the Southampton defence. The ball will now be collected by Bradley. Salah knocks the ball back to Robertson. Now Jones, just to the left of the centre circle. He's got Onuachu pressing him there, but he does well to go past him. Now Jones, he could go for goal here from 30 yards out, and it's well saved again by McCarthy. That was on target too, but it was an ambitious effort. We're talking about 30 yards there. It would have needed to have been something very special indeed to have beaten McCarthy from there, but still a decent save nonetheless, especially given the pretty nasty weather conditions today. That's now, well, I think 7 shots altogether now from the visitors. Most of them have been on target as well, so Alex McCarthy has certainly had a busy first half so far for Southampton. Konate to Van Dijk. Robertson passes the ball out left, finds Gakpo. Cuts inside once again, not for the first time this afternoon. Robertson, now Jones. Does well to hold on to the ball. Gravenberch. Robertson. Now back to Gakpo on this left-hand side. Quick pass to Gravenberch. He cuts inside one player. Just steps outside the Southampton penalty area. It's on the left of centre. Still has support from Gakpo. Gakpo weighing up his options here. Passes the ball to Jones. He passes the ball square to Szoboszlai. Now Konate, every Liverpool outfield player, well inside the Southampton half here. Now Robertson with the cross in, almost finds Darwin Núñez right up front for Liverpool. Well defended in the end from Southampton, but the danger's still not over. Curtis Jones encroaches inside the Southampton penalty area. Passes the ball back out to Cody Gakpo. Gakpo still holds on to the ball. He's made about 10 yards to his right-hand side. Passes to Konate. Now Bradley. Salah. Heavy Liverpool pressure here for Southampton to deal with. And in the end, it's another shot on target. But I think it took a deflection and it took all the power out of the effort. So it was a shot at the end from Bradley, but it's easily saved by Alex McCarthy. And now Liverpool will go on the counter again once more. And it's Szoboszlai, and this time it finds the back of the net. And Liverpool get their reward for a very impressive spell of pressure in the last few minutes or so. So it's Southampton 0, Liverpool 1. And it's Dominik Szoboszlai, the Hungarian international, that has given Liverpool the lead here in the 29th minute of the game. Let's just have a look at the first replay here. So it came straight after that initial effort from Bradley. Southampton looking to play the ball out from the back here, and they've made an absolute hash of it. Ball fell to Dominic Szoboszlai, and from around just inside the edge of the penalty area, so from around about 16 yards out, Szoboszlai, still a brilliant finish. It's a lovely finish, right top corner, in off the post. But you have to say it was poor defending from Southampton's perspective. It's a lovely finish again, it's got to be said, from Dominic Szoboszlai. And the Hungarian international gives Liverpool the lead here. And of course, if Liverpool hold on to this scoreline, they will go 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League after only 12 games played. It's been an unbelievable start for Liverpool this season in the 2024-25 campaign. So Dominic Szoboszlai has given Liverpool the lead here. Great finish in off the post after some pretty rotten Southampton defending as they were looking to play the ball out from the back. A loose ball, easily claimed by the Hungarian international, but still, it has to be said, a lovely finish from where he were, in off the post, top corner. Alex McCarthy finally beaten. And as we just go past the half-hour mark, Southampton 0, Liverpool 1. So the Southampton defence have possession of the ball now, just on the right-hand side of the defence here with Harwood Bellis. Plays the ball out to Fernandez. Just down this right-hand side here for the hosts. Now, Onuachu. Plays the ball square to the left-hand side for Kyle Walker-Peters. Gets into the penalty area here, and it's an inviting ball there from the left-hand side. Just trying to see which player it was who got the very last touch on the ball. It was a good ball, though. Very inviting ball there from Kyle Walker-Peters, but I think it was himself that had the last touch of the ball, so it's going to be a goal kick for Caoimhin Kelleher, the Irish international, to take. Oh, my apologies, it did come off a Liverpool defender just before it went over the line, so it will actually be a corner kick here for Southampton. My apologies there. So the set piece will be taken here by the number 33, Tyler Dibling, from the right-hand side. It's taken short. Now the ball just on the edge of the penalty area with Fernandez, but it's well cut out there by Cody Gakpo. Southampton try and pick back the loose ball here. Southampton have got an effort here on target, and it's well kept out by Caoimhin Kelleher. That is Southampton's best opportunity of the game so far by some distance. Just a small pocket of space that the Southampton player found himself in. And it was the number 4 there, Flynn Downs. It was a good effort as well. A top-class save from Caoimhin Kelleher, for still deputising in for the injured Alisson. Now is Southampton's best opportunity. Corner kick then, again, this time from the left-hand side here. Now suddenly it's Liverpool's defence with a lot of work, and they are able to head the ball out, so it's going to be a throw-in for Southampton, about 30 yards away from the byline. Now into the 34th minute of the game here. Throw-in taken by Walker-Peters. Good support there from Armstrong. And the final touch comes from the Southampton play, and so Liverpool will now gain possession from a throw-in. Let's have another look here from the reverse angle. Good effort there from Downs. He swivelled very, very quickly, caught the Liverpool defence off guard, and managed to find just enough space to quickly swivel and get the shot on target. It was a good instinctive save there from Kelleher. Keeps the score at 1-0 to Liverpool. But a good response there from the hosts after conceding the first goal of the game only about 4 minutes earlier. Liverpool back in possession here then. Robertson just with the ball just behind the halfway line inside Liverpool's own half here. Into the 35th minute of the game. Just a reminder that there's one more Premier League game to come. That starts at 4:30pm UK time, and it's a historic game for Manchester United. First game with Ruben Amorim in charge of the Red Devils. So it's at Portman Road, Ipswich Town versus Manchester United. 4:30pm kickoff UK time. Free kick just awarded to Liverpool inside Liverpool's own half there. Apologies for my throat. Darwin Núñez just going down, but we're talking about 40 yards away from the goal line. Darwin Núñez just getting clipped there by Flynn Downs, who had that great opportunity for Southampton only a couple of minutes ago. Konate, Liverpool take the free kick short and quick. Quick 1-2 with Bradley. Back to Konate. Now Van Dijk. The ball finds Gravenberch. Gravenberch has made about 20 yards here, down the middle of play. Needs support. Now finds it with Bradley. Bradley passes to his right here, and what's the referee given? Oh, a Southampton player has actually gone down. Adam Lallana has gone down here. Curtis Jones just checking up on him, but Lallana's gone down. Seemed fairly innocuous as well. Now he's being spoken to by Virgil van Dijk as well, so doesn't look great for Adam Lallana. He's now being treated by a couple of Southampton physios. Just seeing a replay of that opening goal then for Liverpool. Fernandes getting himself into a bit of a world of trouble, and then it's a poor attempted clearance from Flynn Downs. All he finds is the feet of Dominik Szoboszlai, and the Hungarian international says thank you very much, and just from inside the edge of the penalty area, it's a lovely curling effort in off the post, and Arne Slot liked that very, very much indeed. And that is the difference between the two sides so far. So Dominik Szoboszlai's goal, the difference after 30 minutes of the game. We're now into the 37th minute as Adam Lallana continues to receive treatment here from Southampton's medical staff. Lallana just going off the field now, but it does look as if he is going to have to come off. So Southampton with an enforced early substitution here. So Adam Lallana is coming off, and he will be replaced by Nigeria's Joe Aribo. So an enforced early first change then for Southampton. So Adam Lallana has come off. He's picked up a knock, and he's been replaced by Joe Aribo. So early change there for Southampton as we about to get underway as the ball is kicked back to Liverpool goalkeeper Kelleher to restart the game. So about 8 minutes to go then before we find out how much stoppage time has been given by the fourth official. So Southampton just with that first change of the game then. So Adam Lallana picking up a knock, and he's been replaced by Joe Aribo in midfield. Liverpool back in possession. Jones. Now to Van Dijk. Now Kelleher. Konate. Liverpool just continue to play the ball out from the back, using space very, very well indeed. Jones almost running himself into a little bit of trouble there, but he's done well to keep the ball. Still with the ball now. He's got plenty of options as he just takes the sting out of the game a little bit. Now Liverpool spread the ball out to the left-hand side. Gakpo just inside Liverpool's own half. Passes to Robertson. Now Van Dijk. Liverpool just slowing the game down here just a little bit. Konate, that's a poor ball though. It can only find Dibbling. Dibbling passes square. Aribo. Now Walker-Peters. Needs support from Aribo. He's got it. Aribo could play the ball across the face of goal, and he does so, and Liverpool's defence are only just able to scramble the ball away. It's been a decent response from Southampton this, since going 1-0 down. The heads have certainly not dropped. There's been a couple of times where they've just put Liverpool's defence under some pressure there. Goal kick though ultimately for the visitors. Now with Gravenberch in the centre of play, about 25 yards away from his own goal line. Robertson. Just on this left-hand side, finds support from Jones. Back to Robertson. Jones again. Now passes to Van Dijk. Now he makes up about 10 yards here. That's good play from Southampton. Very good pressing there from Onuachu. Now Southampton have got the chance to possibly go for goal here just inside the penalty area. And what's the referee given here? Because it's a foul that has been given, but I think it's just inside just outside the penalty area. What has been the referee's final decision there? Because it is a foul that's been awarded by the referee. It was a number 33, Tyler Dibbling, that was able to run into space here. Let's have a look at the replay. Great run from Tyler Dibbling. Oh, and the foul just, and we're talking like half a yard maybe, ahead of the penalty area. VAR are now looking into this to determine whether this is a free kick or a penalty. There's no question it is a foul. There's absolutely no question about that. Robertson has tripped up Tyler Dibbling. Now, I think the initial decision from the referee is a penalty, but VAR are now checking this. So is it a free kick or a penalty? It is so close. I mean, we are talking inches here from how you determine where the foul first took place. It is so close. It's like, for me, it's almost like just a few inches away from the edge of the penalty area line. My gut instinct is that this will be awarded as a free kick. That's my gut instinct. But VAR are taking their time on this, and I think they are ready to make a decision now. What is the final decision here? It's so close. It's a penalty. It is a penalty to Southampton. So VAR have checked it for about 2 minutes, and it is a penalty. So Southampton have a big opportunity here to grab an equaliser late on in the first half. We're into the 42nd minute here. Southampton have a penalty. The referee just makes sure everything's on track here. The penalty's taken, it's saved, but the rebound is tucked in. The rebound is tucked in, and Southampton have equalised here, and it's Adam Armstrong who sees his penalty saved by Caoimhin Kelleher. The rebound, though, fortuitously falls right into the path of Adam Armstrong once again, and Adam Armstrong says thank you very much, and he tucks away the rebound, and Southampton have an equaliser. First replay here of the penalties. It's not a great spot kick. It's pretty much right down the centre. Kelleher barely moves. But for Kelleher, absolutely gutting from his perspective. As soon as he makes the save, the ball falls right into the path of the penalty taker himself, and Adam Armstrong has a second bite of the cherry, and this time he makes no mistake and finds the back of the net. So it's Southampton 1, Liverpool 1. Adam Armstrong, who initially saw his penalty saved by Caoimhin Kelleher, but the rebound is tucked away from close range, and Adam Armstrong has secured Southampton's equaliser here in around about the 41st minute of the game. So it's Southampton 1, Liverpool 1. Sets up this game very nicely indeed. It really does. Ball comes in now. Long ball from Liverpool, trying to find Salah on the right flank. It's well defended there from Southampton initially, but Gakpo's got an opportunity here, but it's in the end well blocked. And it's blocked again. It was terrible defending there from Southampton after they initially did really well to block the ball from Salah. But again, they were looking to play the ball out from the back. Crossed wires. Cody Gakpo had an opportunity there to restore Liverpool's lead only about 60 seconds after Southampton had equalised. But two really good blocks, last-ditch blocks, denied Cody Gakpo from giving Liverpool the lead once more, and now Southampton are going on the counter here. Through pass attempted, but it's easily claimed by Caoimhin Kelleher. It's been a good first half this. It's been very competitive, and Southampton have made life pretty difficult here for Liverpool at a fair few times in this match so far. So it's 1-1 here. We're just under a minute away from finding out how much stoppage time will be awarded. Jones now inside Southampton's own half here. Szoboszlai passes to his left, finds Robertson. Now Szoboszlai again, just on the left of centre, about 10 yards over the halfway line. Gravenberch. Konate. Now to the left of the centre circle, Van Dijk. Good pass to his left, finds Gakpo. He's had a great game so far. Cuts inside to his right. He's got support here from Robertson. Opts not to go with him. Passes back to Van Dijk. Now the ball finds itself to Robertson. Good pass. Overlapping run from Gakpo. Back to Robertson. About 8 yards away from the edge of the penalty area. Van Dijk. Now Gravenberch. Gakpo on this left-hand side here. Can he cut inside once more and get a cross in? Cross does come in. Almost finds Salah, but it's headed away nicely from Walker-Peters. 6 minutes of stoppage time will be given now at the end of this first half. So we've still got another 6 minutes to go before we reach the interval. Van Dijk. Oh, and now we've got a Liverpool player down on the turf here, right where the penalty spot is, but the match has continued, and now the ball is played out here, and it's Darwin Núñez that's gone down, while Liverpool were in possession and looking to attack once more. Just having a look at the replay here to find out exactly what happened. Bit of a lot of tussling there inside the penalty area with one of the Southampton centre halves. I think it's with the captain there, Jack Stevens. Darwin Núñez going down. I'm sure VAR will have a look at this as well. It's kind of off the ball. It's an off the ball incident. Núñez went down after some tussling there with the Southampton skipper, Jack Stevens. About a minute and a half inside this stoppage time period. And Jack Stevens behind the back of Darwin Núñez, I think, mocking the way that the Uruguayan international went down there. So clearly showing his thoughts behind his back of how much he thought Darwin Núñez made the most of the coming together there. But no penalty given. Play has now continued. Liverpool back in possession once more. They've got the ball on the right hand side. Szoboszlai just on the right of centre. Passes back to Konate. Now Van Dijk inside the centre circle. Plays the ball long this time down the right flank, just towards the edge of the penalty area. And it's the number 84 there, Bradley, that manages to find some space. Now Salah. Szoboszlai with an attempted cross, but it's charged down by the Southampton defence. That's good play there from Paul Onuachu. Still got the ball. He's now beaten about 4 Liverpool players inside his own half. That's really good play there from Onuachu, and he gets a big round of applause there from the home crowd. Now Walker-Peters now tries to find Aribo. It's intercepted by Robertson. Good play from Southampton. They've won a throw-in in a good area, just a few yards away from the corner flag on the left-hand side. Now into the 3rd minute of the stoppage time period of first half here. It's going to be Walker-Peters to take the throw-in. Still not released the ball yet here. He's not really got much options to work with. Barely a Southampton player in any space here. They've done well to keep the ball. Stevens will now take a throw-in for Southampton. About 20 yards away from where the corner flag is. He actually now hands the ball over to Kyle Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters looking for his best option here. 3.5 minutes of the way into this allotted 6 minutes of stoppage time before we head to the interval. Again, another deflection of the Liverpool player. 3rd Southampton throw-in in a row on this left wing. Now Liverpool are able to win a free kick themselves. Bradley is brought down there by Tyler Dibbling. So it's going to be a free kick for Liverpool well inside their own area. So just a reminder, later on today, 4:30pm UK time, Ipswich Town versus Manchester United in the Premier League. Kicking off shortly, in around 10 minutes time in the Championship, it's Swansea City versus Leeds United. And earlier on today, in the Women's Super League, it finished Chelsea Women 1, Manchester United Women 0. So that continues Sonia Bonpastor's excellent start, well, perfect start, as Chelsea Women's manager since the exit of Emma Hayes. play has resumed now. Southampton have won the ball following a long ball down the right flank from Liverpool, but now Liverpool's midfield has been able to win the ball back. Núñez tries to find Gakpo, but too much weight on the ball. Gakpo can't quite reach the ball in time. In terms of the attempts then, it's been an active game. Southampton with 4 attempts, they've all been on target. Liverpool have had 11 attempts, 7 on target. It's been a very good game so far for Southampton goalkeeper Alex McCarthy. It's still 1-1 in terms of the scoreline. We're into the 6th minute of stoppage time now. Throw-in to be taken from Harwood Bellis. Inside Southampton's own half on their right flank. Loose ball is picked up by Gravenberch. Is there time for one more chance here? Salah. He's got the overlapping run of Conor Bradley to support him. Konate out to Van Dijk. About 20 seconds left here before the half-time whistle will go. Van Dijk, Konate, he's got space, about 35 yards away from the goal line, but no one really around him. And Liverpool trying to thread the ball just down the right of centre, trying to find Conor Bradley just inside the penalty area, but he wasn't able to keep a hold of the ball. And it will be a goal kick for Southampton to take. Gone long then. Southampton will try and keep the ball on the right hand side. They've been unable to do so. Gravenberch collects the ball. Now it's a Bosley. Robertson plays the ball down the left of centre here. Now Gakpo finds some space to work into. He gets into the centre of play. Finds Salah. Now he gets inside the edge of the penalty area. Here is the ball across the face of goal, but Southampton's defence are able to clear the ball away. Some early pressure for the hosts to contend with there. Liverpool have had the bulk of possession since the restart of the game. Gakpo on this left-hand side has had a good game so far. He's put in some excellent crosses from that left-hand side into the penalty area. Now Robertson with the opportunity to get the ball in across the face of goal. It comes off a Southampton defender last. Comes off Harwood Bellis last, and it will be a corner kick then for Liverpool. First one of the second half, and it'll be from Liverpool's left-hand side. As we await to see what effect this corner kick will have. It'll be an in-swinger, goes inside into the 6-yard area, headed away by the Southampton defence. Then it's a long-range shot there from Curtis Jones, which is charged down. But Liverpool back in possession once more. Bradley plays the ball left to Robertson. Now Gravenberch. Jones. Gakpo. Good cross again, but it's well defended once more by Southampton. Now it's held up by the number 32, Paul Onuachu, who's done really well for Southampton. Done really well at holding the ball up. But I think he's actually signalling that he needs to come off. He's just come out worse there in a tussle with a Liverpool player. I think it's with Cody Gakpo. Cody Gakpo is about to receive a booking. But that's a blow for Southampton. So Paul Onuachu signalling to the Southampton dugout area with his hands that he needs to come off. He's just injured himself there after just being clipped by Cody Gakpo, who's received the booking for that as well. But it looks as if Southampton are going to have to make their second enforced substitution of the afternoon. That's a big blow, as we were just saying before he just got clattered to the ground. He'd had a good game, Paul Onuachu, who's done really well holding the ball up, driving the ball forward at times as well. So it looks as if Southampton are going to be forced to make their here at the St Mary's Stadium. What a counter from the hosts, and Southampton, after being 1-0 down on the half-hour mark, now find themselves in the lead here at home against Liverpool, and it's Matheus Fernandes after a lightning quick play the ball square inside that penalty area into the oncoming Matthews. Southampton, after being 1-0 down on the half-hour mark, now find themselves in the lead here at home against Liverpool, and it's Matheus Fernandes. It allowed Adam Armstrong to just get to the edge of the penalty area. He found the oncoming Matheus Fernandes running into space, and from around 15 yards out, Fernandes gave... Well, has given Southampton a shock lead here. So the club, right at the bottom of the Premier League, long ball, kept the ball well inside the penalty area, waited for the perfect opportunity to play the ball square inside that penalty area into the oncoming Matthews. Southampton, after being 1-0 down on the half-hour mark, now find themselves in the lead here. Play on that right-hand side once again by Tyler Dibbling. It allowed Adam Armstrong to just get to the edge of the penalty area. He found the oncoming Matheus Fernandes running into space, and from around 15 yards out, Fernandes gave, well, I think the only other team that they've beaten so far in the Premier League has been Everton at the early part of this month. That's the only Premier League victory they've recorded so far. It looks as if Liverpool are about to bring a couple of substitutions on in that response then to Southampton taking a shock lead. Has given Southampton a shock lead here. So the club, right at the bottom of the Premier League, long ball, kept the ball well inside the penalty area, waited for the perfect opportunity to play the ball square inside that penalty area into the oncoming Matthews. Southampton, after being 1-0 down on the half-hour mark, now find themselves...
The manager, Russell Martin, because we thought it was going to be a like for like when Achu came off. We thought Cameron Archer would come on, but he didn't. He decided to go with someone unorthodox up front, but he's had a really good game, and every time he picks the ball up, Tyler Dibbling, he looks dangerous, so he's put him up front, and all of a sudden makes a difference. And now it's about hanging on to a lead for Southampton, somewhere they've not been too often this season.
No, you're right. They got a little let off against Everton as well when they went 1-0 up. That they had a goal chalked off for offside. Everton straight after it in their one win of the season. So far, their 2 wins of the season could be here against both Merseyside clubs. But Liverpool have still got half an hour plus added time as Mo Salah goes down under a challenge, but no free kick, says the referee. The Liverpool fans and bench aren't happy about that. McAllister and Luis Diaz still waiting to come on, but it's Southampton who are in possession with the goal scorer, Fernandes, the 20-year-old Portuguese. He's still going here, Fernandes. Little ball towards Adam Armstrong. Out comes Kelleher. Doesn't get there. They want a free kick here, Liverpool fans, and Southampton wanted the penalty. And it's Liverpool who've got the free kick inside their own penalty area. And it's 2-1. And he's given the decision there on Armstrong going into Kelleher, I think, Glenn.
To be perfectly honest with you, I'm not sure what he's given, because as far as I can see, that's not a foul either way. It's a coming together. I'm not sure if he thinks he's pulling on Bradley. No, I can't see a foul in that phase of play. Or maybe an arm, maybe Armstrong just flicked the ball with his arm, but I couldn't really see a clear foul there. All of a sudden, Southampton energy, they've got a little bit bite, a little bit more belief in their runs forward, in their passing. They're a bit wider, they're a bit more expansive, and they're starting to make Liverpool work.
So Curtis Jones off, Alexis McAllister on, and Cody Gakpo off, and on comes Luis Diaz for Liverpool.
One thing I will say, 61 minutes gone here at St Mary's. We have not seen Mo Salah, and there's not many Premier League games go by without a moment.
He's had maybe one chance at the far post, a little flicked left foot volley into the chest of McCarthy in that first half from a tight angle, but nothing. He's not got in behind, he's not cut onto his left foot and bent one, he's not really had any space. Southampton have been very good in their shape, and here goes Darwin Núñez, and he's got Luis Diaz with him. Here's Luis Diaz, oh, it's behind him, and he clatters into the post. Big chance for Liverpool. Southampton breathe again.
Well, as those words were coming out of our mouth, who played that forward pass? It was Mo Salah, right onto Núñez, and he doesn't quite get it right to put his teammate in, Diaz. It's just behind him, and Diaz slides agonisingly as he watches the ball roll behind him.
Brilliant from Dibbling again. Joe Aribo. Southampton pouring forward with Kyle Walker-Peters. Armstrong on the left-hand side. Dibbling playing as a centre forward at the moment, as Armstrong's in possession. Level with the 18-yard box, it's Kyle Walker-Peters. Southampton in possession, but it's just opened up a little bit, the game. There's just that little bit more space, you feel, for both sides. Southampton sat in a very low block in the first half, and they've definitely come out of that a little bit in the second, as the ball's chipped forward by Harwood Bellis, looking for Dibbling. He's going to get there, but little nudge in the back by Konate, but not a lot in it, and it's gone out for a goal kick to Liverpool. We've got 27 minutes plus added time remaining. Southampton 2, Liverpool 1.
Well, good maths, that. Really good maths.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate that.
All of a sudden, Southampton's support base has just trebled, quadrupled, however you want to put it, because Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal fans are all willing Southampton on here.
Here's Luis Diaz, puts in a little pass, and now here's Conor Bradley. Maybe a chance to shoot. He scuffed it, and it almost found Darwin Núñez. It's blocked though by Southampton, who come up with possession and will bring the ball away with Aribo. It's a really good game now. At times in the first half, it was Liverpool in possession and struggling to break down the Southampton block, but it's really come alive now in the second half. It was 1-1 at half-time, and now Southampton leading by 2 goals to 1, and there's a little 1-2 played there, and he didn't continue his run there. Hugo Quachu just didn't continue his run, and it's going to be Liverpool in possession after Kelleher rolls the ball out, and here's a little chip ball forward towards Mo Salah. Is this the moment? Oh, it's a brilliant goal. It's genius from Mo Salah. First time, the ball over the top, and he's just nicked it left-footed past the goalkeeper. That is magic. He's barely had a sniff all game. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. It's Mohamed Salah. It's Southampton 2, Liverpool 2.
Wow, we said he's not done anything in this game for the first 60 minutes, and right on cue, that's when he's at his most dangerous. When you think he's not a threat, he's always a threat. He times his run to perfection behind Walker-Peters, and as that ball's bounced, he just catches it before it bounces. McCarthy's running out, and it's the faintest of touches, and it dribbles. It slowly rolls into the back of the net, agonisingly. Everyone's waiting. Is it going to cross the line? Is it going to roll wide? It doesn't roll wide. It rolls into the back of the net. Mo Salah, a big say already. 2-2 here at St Mary's.
He's made that look easy, Glenn Murray. There's the block from Darwin Núñez from the McCarthy clearance. Hits him in the back. I think it went out. It is going to be a goal kick for Southampton. It's a proper atmosphere, and that corner of Liverpool fans is now up on their feet and are cheering their team on, because this is a game on now. Pouring with rain, 40-mile-an-hour winds, loads of mistakes in the game. You feel still with these conditions, and Liverpool back at 2-2. What a football match we've got for you now on 5 Live, with more live commentaries of Premier League football than anyone else.
I know Ali Bruce Ball's listening, and I'd just like to send a message that I captained Mo Salah today.
I did too, Glenn. I did too. As here goes Szoboszlai. He's got a chance to cross it in low, and Harwood Bellis is there to put it out for a corner for Liverpool, and they really are. They've got their tails up now. We've got 2 players down injured near the halfway line, though, so it will go back. It's Kyle Walker-Peters and
Gravenberch.
Is it Gravenberch? try at Murrayfield while they sort out this injury. Scotland, Australia, Connie McLaughlin.
A piece of magic by Australia, courtesy of none other than Harry Potter on his first Australia start. But the Wallabies are still under Scotland's spell. I'll stop them there. It's Scotland 27, Australia 13.
If you start that, Connie, the trouble is we won't be able to stop. If you start the Harry Potter references, yeah, with 85058 obviously is the number for those Harry Potter references. Sounds like a super game there at Murrayfield. We'll keep you up to date with that one. And of course, still to come on 5 Live and BBC Sounds, we will bring you Ipswich versus Manchester United. Amorim's picked his first team. Alistair Bruce Ball and Mark Schwarzer will be there for you at 4:30. And in comes the left-footed in-swinging corner. Good header from Diaz and a good save. Tipping over from McCarthy. I thought he was just going to flick it on Diaz, but he went for goal. And it's a good save from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's going the other way. He has to use his neck muscles to flick it back, and it looks like he's got just the right trajectory to loop it back over McCarthy. He's equal to it again.
Midway through the second half, 2-2, Liverpool corner, left-hand side. In it comes from Szoboszlai. Keeper makes a mess of it, bouncing around and over the bar. And I think someone's just missed a big chance in the penalty area. It might even be Gravenberg. I'm just trying to pick it out. I couldn't see. We were unsighted, but the goalkeeper came for it and missed his punch completely, and then I think it might have been the defender's touch, was it? No.
I actually think it's Gakpo.
Is it Gakpo?
McCarthy comes out, flying punch, misses everything altogether. It hits. It's Gravenberg. It is. Gravenberg. It hits a Southampton play and it just falls right at Gravenberg's feet. He's got to react really quickly. He just flicks a boot. Fortunately, he flicks it just over the top of the bar.
The Liverpool fans you can hear now in the background, and Southampton are coming forward through the middle down the right hand side. Dibbling is in support. Here is Dibbling, corner of the penalty area, thinks about going for goal, fakes to shoot and dispossessed, and away goes Diaz for Liverpool. And he's got Nunez and Salah up ahead of him. He's surging into the Southampton half. Now Nunez, can he pick a pass? It's really good covering back from Ryan Fraser, I think it was, and it's gone into the arms of Alex McCarthy, and it's 2-2 on 5 Live.
It's actually nice to see that Southampton haven't lost their confidence, even though they've conceded. The game's 2-2 now. They still look confident in possession. They're still making those forward look runs. There seems to be a real belief among this squad that they get 3 points here this afternoon.
Uga Chukwu in possession for Southampton. 5 Live from the BBC. Into the feet of Dibbling, who's been brilliant in this second half. Uga Chukwu goes down, hits the deck, and the ball's sprayed out to the far side to Salah, and he brings it down first time. And now he is up against Jack Stevens, and he's on his left foot, and he's running with it still, Salah, but he's going away from goal, and now he puts in a cross towards Nunez, and it's headed away by Southampton. Liverpool have got possession though, midway inside the Southampton half. Here's Alexis McAllister who shoots. Oh, it was just over the angle of corner and post. Right foot from Alexis McAllister, coming on as a substitute. Goal kick Southampton. Full time then at Murrayfield. Scotland, Australia. Connie.
Scotland 27, Australia 13. A slick and mature international performance from Scotland as their international autumn test comes to an end. Tries from Finn Russell, Doon van der Merwe, Josh Bayliss and Sione Tuipulotu gave Scotland what they needed. Bit of magic from the likes of Harry Potter and Noah Alasayo for the Wallabies. Wallabies didn't have much in reply though for Scotland. It finished Scotland 27, Australia 13.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, Connie. 2-2 here then at St Mary's. 20 minutes plus added time remaining. Mohamed Salah now 9 goals behind Thierry Henry. 8th on the all-time list. Mohamed Salah, who scored in his last 4. Best run since 2021. That's 5 in a row then for Salah, and his first against Southampton in 6 matches. So hard to do, Glenn, what he did, and I said it made it look easy, but you've got a swirling wind. Is to get there and take it on the full in the first place, and then just to get that right, so difficult to do.
Well, that's why he's one of the Premier League's greatest. You mentioned him chasing down Thierry Henry. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if he catches him.
Diaz, left foot, chance, great block. A really good block from Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Diaz, though, flies it across to Conor Bradley, who strikes it. Another Another brilliant block, this time from Jack Stevens for Southampton, who were putting their bodies on the line in atrocious conditions as Liverpool come forward. Diaz has made a difference already. He's 20 yards from goal. Robertson puts in a left foot cross, deflected off Ryan Fraser with his arms behind his back, and it's out for a corner for Liverpool on the left-hand side, and they've looked dangerous from the last couple of these.
They have, and both teams are really going for it. The game's open, it's entertaining, and I'm sure there's going to be a few more twists in this tale.
A reminder, it's Swansea 1, Leeds 1 in the Championship, as in comes the corner, doesn't beat the first defender, as Kyle Walker-Peters heads it away and into touch and out for a throw-in to Liverpool. Level with the 18-yard box, they've taken it quickly. McAllister, Robertson is going to fire a long left foot crossfield ball and doesn't quite get it right. Didn't find Mo Salah, headed away by Southampton. Gravenberch picks up the pieces, and Liverpool are back in possession with Robertson again. Now Diaz, two men around him straight away, and Kyle Walker-Peters snakes in a right boot and gets the ball clear, but Liverpool still have possession. 2-2, 18 minutes plus added time remaining. Good run from McAllister, just passed it behind Luis Diaz, and that's a good challenge, is it, from Virgil van Dijk, and he was clipped there, and it's going to be a yellow card for Adam Armstrong, the scorer of Southampton's first goal, after he missed his penalty and then scored with the rebound left-footed through Kelleher's legs. He picks up a yellow card.
Yeah, and this is in a good position here for Liverpool. There's a group of players over it. Szoboszlai, I think it's Salah as well. What can they conjure up? About 10 yards outside the area.
The last meeting between these two here at St Mary's was the end of the 22-23 season. It was 4-4. I mean, you wouldn't rule it out, would you?
Oh, 3-3 maybe, but 4-4's a bit of a stretch, isn't it, John?
Oh, I'd love it if it was 4-4 and they
So
played it
would I.
back afterwards. It is a stretch. 2-2. Free kick for Liverpool, and Szoboszlai looks like he's lining this up to have a go. Here he comes, Dominic Szoboszlai, and he whips it straight against the wall. It's hit Fernandez, and he's gone down in a heap in the wall. They can't stop the game. It's hit him in the chest. In comes the right-footed cross. Nunez heads towards goal, but it's looping, and it's into the arms of McCarthy, and now Fernandez will get some attention. That looked like it hurt.
Yeah, he took it right to the chest, didn't he? I don't know if he was trying to fool the referee into stopping the game, or if it actually did hurt. He's flat out on the floor right now. See a run back here. Szoboszlai can catch it, can't he? Actually, don't even think it hit him that much, in all honesty.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It didn't look like it made contact with him on the replay.
I noticed Howard Bellis step out towards him and wave his arm. I think he was telling him in no uncertain terms, get up, we still defending.
Well, it is Alex McCarthy in possession after that, and he's rolled it out. Underarm to Harwood Bellis, and now Downs, who made that mistake for the first Liverpool goal, just rolled it through the middle of the penalty area to Szoboszlai, who finished brilliantly, as did Fernandez for the 2-2 goal, his first Premier League goal, as the ball's chipped forward by Bradley, but he's not aimed it towards Mo Salah, and Southampton win the header. Comes back though to Szoboszlai, who puts it against the legs of the defender, and it's a throw into Liverpool midway inside the Southampton half on the right hand side. 2-2, quarter of an hour to go plus added time, 5 live. Robertson, now Diaz, who's looked sharp since he came on. He's up against Fraser, goes round him, dink little cross, no one there at the far post, and Salah is furious with himself because he knows he should have attacked that Mo Salah. He was absolutely fuming because it was a great little dink.
Yeah, it was a lovely little dink, and it actually ends up with Walker-Peters just chesting it out of play for another Liverpool corner. And the pressure is starting to build on Southampton. It's important for Southampton they just don't start falling deeper and deeper as this game progresses.
In comes the corner. Left-footed into the penalty area for Liverpool, headed behind. It's going to be another corner for Liverpool on the far side. Robertson picks it up and jogs towards those Liverpool fans down there, and now we are going to see a double change for Southampton. We are going to see Cameron Archer now, who did think he was coming on a little bit earlier on, and Sugawara, the Japanese defender, is going to come on as well, as the corner's whipped in and headed away at the near post. It's going to come back to Robertson midway inside the Southampton half. He's just going to put it back in, I think, and see what happens. Back in it comes, and it's not dealt with. And here's Diaz for Liverpool. Right foot, might fancy a shot. Decides on the little back heel to Virgil van Dijk, now Szoboszlai thinks about a shot, 20 yards from goal, Van Dijk in the penalty area, low cross, Szoboszlai cleared away partially, now it's with Alexis McAllister who rolls it out on the right hand side, chance to cross again here, here's Salah, working the ball onto his left foot, running away from goal, little dink over the top from McAllister doesn't work, and Adam Armstrong's picked up possession, challenged by Alexis McAllister, and it's going to be a Southampton throw on the left hand side, level with their own penalty area, 2-2.
And that's just a sigh of relief as that ball runs out, because it was like attack B defence there for a couple of minutes here at St Mary's.
Adam Armstrong's coming off then for Cameron Archer as the board goes up, and that is some stretching of the groin from Sugawara, who scored on international duty for Japan in the week. He's going to come on for Ryan Fraser, who's, you know, not used to playing where he's played, but he's done a decent job for Southampton.
Yeah, he's done. Just got caught one-on-one there with Diaz, didn't he? And he went by him a little bit easily. I think Russell Martin must have just thought, do you know what, I need fresh legs in that position there. And good to see the Southampton manager making positive changes and bringing Cameron Archer on, looking to win this game.
13 minutes plus added time remaining. This is the 40th time Top's played bottom in the Premier League, and the bottom club's only won 4 times. That's the task ahead of Southampton. The only time Liverpool, when they're top, have played bottom, they actually lost. It was to Spurs in 2008.
That's a really good stat, that. It's not irrelevant at all.
Listen, I've apologised for that at half time, calling one of your stats irrelevant. And it wasn't
turning out not to be.
No, it's not. It's not irrelevant, you see. I'm sorry. So I've apologised on air now as well as off air as Konate strokes the ball out to the right hand side. Robertson, I thought was Salah rather, I thought was clipped there, and the referee agrees, and it's going to be a free kick for Liverpool. Groan from the St Mary's faithful. Rain still pouring down. 12 minutes plus added time to go. Liverpool with a chance to go 8 points clear. Southampton with a chance to do their confidence no end of good at the bottom of the table, with key players missing like Ramsdale and Bednarek. Liverpool at the beginning of a week where they play Real Madrid in the Champions League and then Manchester City next weekend. Can they go into that game 8 points clear at the top of the table? Find out on 5 Live in the next 10 minutes. In comes the cross, flicks off the head of McAllister. It's come back to McAllister, but his first touch he's gone down in the penalty area, but I think way too easily. He felt a little bit of contact on his shoulder and went down. That's a good challenge from Conor Bradley. He's got the ball back for Liverpool. Level with the Southampton penalty area on the right. Gets it to Salah. Cuts in left-footed. Good play from Salah. Tries a little reverse pass. Intercepted. Gets the ball back. Twisting and turning Mo Salah. Trying to go into the penalty area. Runs into a brick wall of red and white striped shirts. And they manage to clear away. But Robertson will pick up the recycled possession. Centre of the pitch. Diaz. Midway inside the Southampton half. 2-2. 5 Live. Now it's with Bradley, 25 yards from goal on the right. Gets it to Salah, corner of the penalty area. He loves it here. Mo Salah, square ball. McAllister, Diaz with the shot. Another brave block goes in from a Southampton player. They're penned in at the moment, though, Southampton, with Liverpool driving forward with Gravenberg. Now on the right, it's Bradley, level with the Southampton penalty area. Decides to go inside. Szoboszlai's got some space. Whips in a cross. Good-looking cross and a good defensive header from Harwood Bellis. And now some good work from Dibbling. Is it going to be a throw into Liverpool? It is. He wasn't fouled. Diaz was putting in the challenge. Dibbling holds the back of his head for a moment. They've taken the throw in quickly, Liverpool. There's some real urgency about their play now, Glenn Murray.
It's wave after wave of Liverpool attack now, and it's Southampton just trying to stay resolute, trying to protect this point they've got. They just need to see this next 10 minutes out.
Right. Here's Robertson for Liverpool, midway inside the Southampton half. I've just had an interchange with a supporter there who's sat right underneath our microphones, so I'll try and be quiet. As Van Dijk's in possession. Gravenberg for Liverpool. Now Alexis McAllister. This is nice football from Liverpool. And now it's with Nunez, edge of the penalty area, rolls a pass to Robertson, he's just overhit it. Robertson's picked it up near the corner flag left hand side, rolls it back to Van Dijk, who's a long way into the Southampton half at the moment, and so is Konate. And Southampton are in a low line of 6 across the penalty area. Konate plays it out to the right hand side. Bradley on the overlap, has to check back inside. Now it's with Salah, left-footed, looks at a cross, in it comes towards Nunez, misses everyone and chested down, and handball shouts, and penalty! Handball given against Southampton. It was the substitute running across Sugawara, and he's pointing at his chest to say, me? It was my chest. But the referee pointed straight to the spot, Sam Barrett, and Liverpool have a penalty, Glenn Murray.
Yeah, and it's Mo Salah swings an in-swinging crossing, goes past Nunez, and it flicks up. It's a really awkward angle. It comes off his rib and then it rolls right down his arm. Sugawara, he has to stop it because Robertson's coming in behind him, and the referee's been really sharp here. I think he's right. This is another individual error by Southampton that gives Liverpool a penalty.
Penalty for you. Yeah, it comes off his chest, but that's an unnatural position he's in, isn't it, when it hits his arm?
Yeah, I think that's what he's trying to say. But it doesn't look like it's going to VAR. Mo Salah's putting the ball on the spot, pulling his socks up. He revels in these moments, the Egyptian.
Hands on hips, Mohamed Salah. Wasn't in the game for an hour. Scored a brilliant goal. The number 11 staring at the ball. Takes 7 or 8 big steps back to the edge of the penalty area. Square with the ball. Alex McCarthy in pale green. Arms outstretched. Mohamed Salah, 8 minutes to go. Liverpool with a chance to go 8 points clear. Up he steps and scores. It's a brilliant penalty. And the shirt comes off from Mohamed Salah. He tosses it in the air and runs over to the Liverpool fans. And from 2-1 down, they're 3-2 up. And they could be going 8 points clear at the top of the Premier League.
He lives for moments like this. He stands, he takes a step to his right, he runs up and he smashes it into the top right-hand corner of the goal, wheels away, top off, thrown into the air, and jubilant celebrations in front of those travelling Liverpool supporters. That means a lot.
10th goal of the Premier League season for Mohamed Salah, who just when you needed him, for Liverpool supporters, has come out on top. And Southampton have been so brave. They've been terrific in this game. They went 2-1 up, and just a couple of individual errors, as Glenn Murray has said, has unfortunately undone them. We still have 7 minutes plus added time remaining though, and who knows in this game. They haven't looked completely solid, Liverpool, in this one. Southampton have played with confidence. Let's see what happens. Drama on 5 Live from the BBC.
The 83rd minute at Southampton at St Mary's Stadium could be integral to this Premier League title race.
Here's Tyler Dibbling moving forward for Southampton. He's been brilliant in this game when he's been in possession, Dibbling, but he's got 3 around him. Manages to come through those 3 challenges, and that looked like a foul, but the referee's let it go. And here goes Salah. He might have been offside, but the flag stayed down. Here's Mo Salah for the hat-trick over the crossbar. Oh, Mo Salah with the best chance he's had in the game.
Yeah, he's always alert, always on the shoulder of defenders, and it's Tyler Dibbling who gets robbed. McAllister has a couple of bites. Nunez takes him out. They think it's a free kick. The referee's actually going to go and speak to Russell Martin, because I think he's had a little bit of a go at the fourth official, because it was really manhandling Tyler Dibbling. But anyways, regardless of that, it's Mo Salah that gets off the back. He's drifting into the 18-yard box, and so often he cuts in on that left foot. Jack Stephen runs beyond him, and as he shoots, he gets well under it and he goes high and wide. Very, very unlike him.
He was onside as well on the freeze frame, Mo Salah, so that would have been for his hat-trick. As the Liverpool fans are swirling their shirts above their heads, bouncing up and down like corks on the sea in the corner of St Mary's. Their team leading 3-2, 5 minutes plus added time remaining, and Russell Martin has gone into the book for something he said to the 4th official here, Darren England. Southampton in possession, deep lying possession. He's had an absolute nightmare coming on there, giving away the penalty, hasn't he, Sugawara? And Southampton have got it midway inside their own half. 5 Live from the BBC. And that is the Liverpool fans you can hear. Mohamed Salah's brace has put them back in front after they went 1-0 up through Szoboszlai. Forward though comes Kyle Walker-Peters for Southampton. You get a feeling this might not be done. Walker-Peters infield to Fernandez. Scorer of Southampton's second goal. Ball chipped forward. Sugawara's got space here, and it comes towards Archer, who goes down under a challenge. The Southampton fans want a penalty. It's cleared away in the end by Liverpool for a throw into Southampton near the corner flag on the right. Glenn Murray.
Yeah, it's Sugawara who gets behind. Robins just knocks off for a sec the Liverpool left back, who puts a lovely ball across. And I don't ever think that Cameron Archer really gets his feet sorted out, tries to put the brakes on. Kanati's big, strong, and very much within the rules of the game. No penalty.
It's going to be Sugawara with a long throw here for Southampton, who have put 6 players in the penalty area from this throw-in by the right-hand corner flag as the Liverpool fans continue to sing their hearts out. 7 players now in the penalty area for Southampton. Up he steps, swirling wind, high, hanging, flicked on, and back into the penalty area by Southampton after it was partially cleared. Jack Stevens has picked it up 25 yards from goal. Some of the crowd shouting shoot. He's got it to Kyle Walker-Peters on the left hand side with the rain driving down, and he's lost his footing on a wet pitch, and Liverpool have come up with possession. That's a beautiful little spin and turn from Salah, and he has managed to release. Szoboszlai down the right hand side, surging forward now through the middle, gets it to Luis Diaz on the left hand side. Got the overlap from, or the underlap from Robertson, put into the penalty area, and they've hit the post. And it was Mo Salah with his left foot. He's hit the base of the goalkeeper's left hand post. He thumps the ground. That could have been his hat-trick.
Yeah, it should have been his hat-trick. It takes a little nick off a defender, it goes high into the air. He has to keep his eye on this. He hits it on the volley, hits it into the base of the post. It goes behind McCarthy and out the other side. Very, very close to a hat-trick for Mo Salah.
Well, he should have 4 now, and he didn't look like scoring any for the first hour, but now he should have 4 with the last 2 chances he's had. It wasn't an easy chance, that, a dropping ball, but you fancy Mo Salah on that left foot from that range to put that on target. He hit the base of the goalkeeper's left hand post, the near post, as he was looking at it. And now Liverpool back in possession with 2 minutes plus added time to go in the game. They lead by 3-2 on 5 Live still to come. Ipswich versus Manchester United. To continue your 5 Live Sunday, more Premier League commentaries than anyone else here on BBC Radio 5 Live. And don't forget, if you're out in the car when you get home, stick us on your smart speaker in the kitchen, just say play Radio 5 Live, as we're going to see another change. It's going to be Darwin Nunez to come off here for Liverpool, and it's going to be Endo coming on. Half time in the Championship at Swansea. Molly Stevens.
Swansea 2, Leeds United 1. Incredible from Swansea after constant threat and pace from Leeds. Ronald lays it off to Liam Cullen, who scores his 4th Swansea goal of the season, low into the bottom left of the corner. It's Swansea 2, Leeds 1.
The referee's call of penalty, by the way, was the handball by Sugawara, checked by VAR, confirmed that he deliberately moved his arm towards the ball after it hit his chest. That's the word coming out of Stockley Park. And then dispatched by Mo Salah, 36 penalties from 43.
Well, stats don't get much better than that. We're actually sat in and around the Southampton fans here, our position, and the roller coaster of emotions that we've joined them through this afternoon. It's a stressful watch for Southampton fans. Exciting, but stressful.
The noise for the second goal was real, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, and I think there's a little bit of frustration, like we say, those individual errors, but all in all, I think Southampton give a really good account of themselves against what is a team that are effectively looking like they're going to go 8 points clear of the Premier League table.
Do you want a game of how much added time? Quick, give me a number. I'll go
6.
I'll go 7. How much is it? It's 8.
Oh!
I was closer. Here's Liverpool on the attack down the right-hand side into the penalty area. Nicked off Conor Bradley's toe by a Southampton defender, Walker-Peters, and it's another corner for Liverpool on the far side.
Well, when that 8 minutes goes up, I just wonder, can Southampton summon another attack? They seem like they're beat at the moment. They're down on their heels. A lot of the fans are starting to leave, and all the noise you can hear is from those travelling Liverpool supporters. That long trip down south for Liverpool fans looks like it might have just been worthwhile.
corner then, and they're going to take their time over this, Liverpool. Some of the urgency understandably has gone. 8 minutes of added time then, and we've had 45 seconds after the 90. Liverpool leading 3-2. In comes the left-footed in-swinging cross. It's cleared away by Southampton. Szoboszlai is going to try and keep this in, is he? No, it's going to go out for a throw-in to Liverpool, midway inside the Southampton half on the left-hand side. And Russell Martin's put on a hooded jacket now. Really is quite warm here today, but obviously pretty filthy in terms of the weather. And just a bit of breaking news on 5 Live for you. Steve Cooper has parted company with Leicester City. Glenn, your reaction to that?
Well, I know it's been bandied around a little bit of late, but I must say, the place that Leicester City sitting the Premier League table, I don't know what more they expect. They seem quite comfortable. Yeah, a little bit surprised, I would say.
Southampton in possession, deep by the corner flag, right hand side. They've played the ball forward, and Van Dijk's going to pick it up comfortably 5 yards inside his own half into the feet of Gravenberch. And now Robertson moving forward down the left hand side. He's got company though, and he's had to turn away from the corner flag and finds Endo with a good little turn, could find a cross here. Endo, he's into the penalty area and he's bundled over, but I think he might have just been off balance, and Alexis McAllister is in possession by the corner flag now for Liverpool, and he's just holding the ball up. 2 minutes of the 8 added at the end of the game we've had. Is there one more chance here for Southampton? Robertson and Liverpool in possession, and Szoboszlai is going to strike one. Another brilliant block from Southampton, only as far as Van Dijk, and now Konate, lip of the centre circle inside the Southampton half. Bradley into the feet of Alexis McAllister, out towards Salah, who completely misses his kick, was trying a little first time ball round the corner to Conor Bradley. Southampton have got possession inside their own half, and now they'll run forward through Joe Aribo, and now Dibbling on the right hand side. Some of them look a little bit leggy now, some of these Southampton players. Have they got one last effort in them to try and find an equaliser at St Mary's? Russell Martin is out of his technical area and is pointing and gesturing to the far side, and they're going back with Southampton, and you can hear some of the Southampton fans who are getting frustrated, and apologies there if you heard a little bit of bad language, as Southampton are in possession on the halfway line with Kyle Walker-Peters. And Liverpool have just sat off them a little bit here, Glenn.
Yeah, this is Southampton's moment. Can they break this Liverpool side down? Liverpool try to slow the game down, but this is their opportunity in possession. Just wonder, they've changed Tyler Dibbling. They've put him out on this right hand side. He was so effective in the middle. Since Cameron Archer has came on, he hasn't quite had the same impetus, but they've picked up free kick. I think it was Endo on Aribo.
That's a bit of a needless foul really from Endo on Aribo, who's going absolutely nowhere. And now they've got a free kick midway inside the Liverpool half on the right hand side, with a chance to put bodies into the box and throw everyone forward. We've had 4 of the 8 added minutes. Southampton 2, Liverpool 3 on 5 Live. They were 2-1 down, Liverpool, and Mohamed Salah with 2 goals. The first, a brilliant finish where he's just plucked a ball out of the air, first time outside of his left foot, and beaten the onrushing goalkeeper from the edge of the penalty area. It was a brilliant finish, and a penalty with the second, as in comes the cross from Southampton, and it's flicked towards goal, and it ripples the roof of the net, and it's behind for a Liverpool goal kick. Keller had it covered, I think.
Yeah, it was close, not close enough though. Fernandez whips it in. It's Jack Stevens that just gets a glancing header on it. Goes about 3 or 4 yards over the top of the crossbar. Keller has taken an age to get this ball back as he places it. Liverpool just managing the game. They've been in this position so many times before. The start of a huge week for Liverpool Football Club. This, the least glamorous tie with Real Madrid and Manchester City to come, but they've had to work hard here at Southampton to get in front.
5 minutes of the 8 added gone. Goal kick by Kelleher, high, spinning in the wind and the rain. And Southampton have come up with possession midway inside their half with Harwood Bellis. And now out on the right hand side with Sugawara. And now Downs. And Liverpool have just retreated a little bit, just got a little bit deeper, and Arne Slot is actually telling Diaz just to drop in and cover the left back. And they're still in possession here. Southampton on halfway, high swinging crossfield ball They're in possession with Walker-Peters. And now with Aribo. Aribo to Harwood-Bellis. Midway inside the Liverpool half, Southampton in possession, trying to fashion one more chance at the end of this game.
It shows how hard it's been.
In comes the cross. Ooh, Cameron Archer can't quite get on the end of it. For a moment it looked like he might do, Glenn Murray.
No, for a second it looked like he could have just got a touch, it just a little bit too far in front of him. The ball swung in, but it just shows how hard Liverpool have had to work for this. That supposedly lies the furthest player forward for them.
Plenty to talk about on 6:06 a little later. 85058. You want to drop an early message about anything you've seen so far in the Premier League today, and a reminder that Ipswich versus Manchester United on your Premier League Sunday on 5 Live still to come. It's a goal kick taken, and that's a free kick.
Foul
for Liverpool.
It's not, but...
And Russell Martin cannot believe it, and neither can Glenn Murray.
Well, he can't, it's because it's not a free kick. He's never going to win the ball, neither is a Southampton player. Diaz just touches him, throws his legs up in the air, buys a free kick off the referee, and you can see the frustration from the Southampton players. The three surrounding him. He's bought that, the Liverpool man, very much so. The ball's flying out of play without any doubt, and you can see the frustration from Russell Martin down on the sideline there.
And Liverpool with a free kick from Szoboszlai, and he's going to swing a high one to Salah. That is a great knock. And here is Mohamed Salah, who brings it out of the air first time and then checks and goes back and gives the ball away, and then there's a foul on Mo Salah. That was a bit needless, and there's a yellow card been shown, and that was all a bit unnecessary, and Liverpool have a free kick.
Yeah, it was. Mohamed Salah stood on the ball, just waiting, anticipating that moment of contact, and just as he does, just drops it off just before, I think it's Jack Stevens gets close to him. Jack Stevens doesn't stop, he just goes right through Mo Salah. He didn't like it. I think more than anything that's an action brought out of frustration of how this game's gone. A Southampton veteran, someone who's been at the club so long, he knows what it means, he cares. Just his anger getting the better of him there for a second.
Only two teams then have won 10 of 12 and not won the Premier League, and there goes the final whistle. And